Hey folks, do you like podcasts?
Do you have hobbies?
Well, here's the show for you.
The Hobby Shop Talk Podcast.
Featuring childhood friends
And old school noobs.
Luke and Matt.
Scotty.
Yeah, Matt, you dumb.
Justin Fields, DK Metcalf, Chris Olave, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor.
All under 10.
This was the team that I felt most confident after drafting on Yahoo.
In one of my leagues, I went 10-0 to start the season. I've lost the last 4, so I lost the bye for number 1 and 2 seed. And I ended up being 3 seed. I'm going to win this week, but that bye week's always nice.
I wonder how the team we drafted for Levi's doing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't live with him anymore, so I don't talk to him about it.
Right.
What league is that in?
It's his league.
Oh.
Him and his friends.
Oh, and then you just drafted on his behalf, but you're not in the league.
Yeah, he was working. Me and AJ were actually in an intense golf match.
Yeah.
Against the Hillstroms. And we were up. How many holes were we up? 4?
4, I think, yeah.
Then we started drafting and they tied it. And they started winning holes.
No, they didn't tie it ever, did they?
Yeah, because
we won by you making that.
Yeah, they made the last putt to tie, but I could make mine to win. They randomly did.
They drained like a 20-footer, 25-footer.
No, it was like a 30-footer. Like a gnarly putt, too. Freaking Chad Hill.
I need Saquon to go off tonight. Greg Daltrich. Welcome to the Hasn't Us. Oh, Zay Jones. Zay Jones is on my bench.
Yeah, he went crazy. Do you know how else did Dawson Knox? I didn't start him. Not that it matters. I'm in the loser bracket, so.
Oh, Jaguars beat Dallas.
Did they?
Yes. 40-34.
Are the Cowboys frauds?
Yesterday when we were talking about, or what, I don't know, Tyler just sent out a text to me and AJ saying, next up on the podcast are the Vikings frauds. When it was what? What was the score at the time?
33-0.
Yeah.
33-0.
Nah, it might have been 30.
And then we get a text back later. Disregard my last question.
That's what you were talking about.
Because the Vikes ended up winning 39-36. And Tyler, you watched it. What are your thoughts?
Matt Ryan, serial choker, I guess.
Too much Captain Crunch.
Does he eat Captain Crunch?
He's on the box.
Is he? Is he the captain?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was still, they're down. It was 36. With still like 12 minutes left. So it's 22 points, right?
Yep.
12 minutes left. And it's still just like, I don't know. You could do it, but. And then the refs screwed us so many times.
Mm.
Two fumble recoveries for touchdowns, just blown dead for no reason. And then that's it, pretty much. But we were gifted a passing or roughing the passer call.
Yeah, on one of their last drive.
Yeah.
Or OT.
I can't remember.
It was like 30.
Did you guys
12,
see that?
wasn't it?
Did you guys see the hit Gilmore on Jefferson?
Mm-hmm.
Was it good or bad? Was it Ryan Reeves?
No. Jefferson jumped up to catch it. He had a defender behind him. So he's running like an in. He had jumped up, and then he like turned this way, and Gilmore was right here. And he just shouldered him, but like got his helmet a little bit, and is unnecessary or whatever, defenseless. But I didn't think it was terrible. PA called him trash or something. Tweeted about it.
Well, wasn't that who Jefferson caught his touchdown on when he did that nasty route
and then stared at him?
Yeah.
You're going at it all again.
Jefferson have another huge game.
KJ Osborne did.
Oh, yeah. He went
almost 200.
Well, Jefferson. Kirk got like 40 points, I saw.
Yeah, he had 450
with a 30 QBR,
yards.
by the way. 30 QBR he finished with.
30?
Yeah.
Because it's 2 picks?
No, because I guess most of his stats came in what was called garbage time. They're down by 14 or more.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome that they still won because it's garbage time. But because usually garbage time, there's no chance of winning. So, but Vikes did win.
Sounds like they have to adjust that. That's a 100 QBR game, if you ask me.
That was an insane game.
They should just call it a Kirk Cousins time.
Kirk Cousins time, that's true.
I mean, only 2 teams have came down by more than 20 points. And then if it went down by, what was the stat?
Who was it? The Buffalo Bills?
Nope.
Wild card? wild card playoff game against the Oilers.
No.
Warren Moon.
No.
Yeah, they're down by 32.
32, yes.
Down by 20 plus points at halftime in NFL history. Both were the Vikings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And both were led by Kirk Cousins. It was this year, right? Weren't they?
Oh, against the Bills?
Yeah.
No, we were only down 17, I thought.
Oh. I guess I don't know what that stat means then.
Hmm.
That's just a thing that I heard.
Side note, we have to record when no one's at this house, by the way, next time. So it's super annoying when the kids are running around up there.
Just bring it all to my house.
I live 5 minutes away.
You can just set up your room that you don't sleep in anymore, right?
That's a
We could
perfect
just
studio.
Set up in my
But I
house.
got enough, whatever, acoustic treatment to fill your whole room, I bet, right?
No, my
We
bed's
could
so-
just in the living room because no one's there, you're saying?
Yeah. No one's there.
No one is at Tyler's apartment right now. Just go around it.
One open.
So yeah, anyways.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We me and Miko got done watching the boys varsity game for Buffalo hockey and caught the end and last drive there in the lobby of the arena. So that's
Like last drive of
Of,
overtime.
like, overtime, yeah, like winning field goal.
Yeah.
Everyone was in there watching. I was gonna record it because I knew everyone was gonna. Well, I was like, if they win it here, it's gonna go nuts, and of course everyone went nuts.
Did they actually?
Yeah, it was.
So it wasn't
one
as
Colts
sweet.
fan there.
Yeah,
Except it wasn't that sweet because it went
this
overtime.
Marshall Falk jersey. I was like, damn it.
But the 2-point play was nuts there. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but
I saw it.
I saw
They just-
Cousins looking a couple different ways and then rifling it into Thielen, was it?
Hawkins.
Hawkinson.
Thielen got a touchdown, though, right?
yeah,
He's been doing better.
it's because
Lately.
they've been throwing to him.
Yeah.
But
He hasn't been getting separation.
at that point in the game on that drive, I said, I feel like this is an Adam Thielen drive. And he had 2 big catches and then a touchdown. So, just saying. Football genius.
So,
Start coaching.
I should. But
Join PJ's staff.
I would. For free. I would pay. Probably.
just show
I'm
up
sure
in
you
that
can.
sweatshirt and they'll assume you work for them.
Yeah.
Bills also had a big win, so let's stop talking about the Vikes.
No,
Just
we
kidding.
didn't.
Who did they beat? Dolphins. It
Dolphins.
was like 35-28 or something.
No, it was.
They were up.
They won
fairly
by.
big. No, they were not.
No,
that
it was a
big.
close game the whole time,
Yeah.
but Dolphins finally took the lead in like the third quarter. But then the Bills, to end the game, they just had like a 6-minute drive and kicked a field goal.
Mhm.
No time left. It was awesome.
Mhm.
But so yeah, the Bills, Vikes, Super Bowl. That's my dream. Come on.
Or is it your nightmare?
Come on,
It would
NFL,
be-
rig it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so I went and looked at all the must have been a Twitter thread, and of course everyone's saying it was rigged that the Vikes ended up winning. 'Cause
Oh,
they're like, how can this like be possible? And they're like saying about like the ref calls and like this is rigged. I think someone had money bet on this and they didn't want to lose their side. I'm just like, who?
Even though the Colts put up 33 in one half, the Vikings aren't allowed to do that.
Dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's exactly what I said. If they can score 33 in the set first, we can score 33 in the second.
You said that after they scored 39 in the second, right?
No, I said that. I said that when it was 33-0. It's a classic thing for me to say in Rocket League. I always say,
Yeah. Except
well,
for you're playing with me.
yeah. Well, if they score 5 in the first half, we can score 5.
Well, you guys haven't invited me back, so I'm kind of starting.
I
to
don't
wanna
play with
piece
AJ.
it,
AJ's
yeah.
never on.
I'm not really
playing.
on.
I'm not
Last time I was on, he was in the tournament, so I didn't bother him.
I would have left.
But oh man, like
It's a fun
it's so
game.
fun, but just I cannot get the
I'm doing
angles
all the
down.
air dribbles now. Getting crazy.
What's that? You are?
Yeah. You just do the training packs. There's so many good training
I
packs.
tried, but then I was like, I'm training for a video game.
Yeah, that's
I
how you
could
get
spend
good.
this time
That's how you get to
watching
diamond.
Well, that's it, folks. Episode 29.
Oof.
Oh,
I was
I was
trying
trying
to-
to roll for a while.
That was an intro, right?
Yeah, that was our intro. So, anyways, this is episode 29. Because I had to look it up. We haven't done one in so long that I was like, what episode are we
I
on?
was actually gonna look up.
Sorry
the
to
last
all
time.
the fan watching.
Listening.
The 101 or 100.3 the fan. My phone just froze.
Who's most likely the player on the Wild that's just going to be a guy you randomly remember in 10 years?
Nick Patan.
Nick Patan. No, because he hasn't really played.
He played
Like part of the
4
whole
games.
the whole season. Like, do you think Freddie Gaudreau is going to be that guy?
Yeah, he's the only guy I can think of.
Yeah.
Ryan Hartman, maybe. Maybe Ryan Hartman last year.
Yeah.
I remember Ryan Hartman scored 34 goals for no reason.
Was that last year?
Sam Steele.
Yeah.
He'll probably leave after this year.
Yeah, he's probably playing himself into a good...
$3 million contract.
Yeah. He is good on the penalty kill and stuff.
I enjoy watching him. I think he's good.
People are sick of him already.
Because he couldn't bury that.
John Merrill.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's
maybe Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton just decided to leave the Bucks.
Jake Middleton.
Yeah. His 27th birthday is in a couple weeks. So
Chris? Jacob?
No. Jacob, yeah.
He's 27?
Yeah. He's a late bloomer. He was the last pick in the draft. He's the Brock Purdy of the NHL.
Brock Purdy.
I didn't know his brother played.
Who's?
Middleton's.
Where?
Chris. Just kidding. No, he actually has a brother. In
the football player or the hockey player?
It's a basketball player. Chris is a...
I don't know.
But he plays in the Avalanche system.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's like also 7 feet tall.
Nice.
Was that a part of your script? That
No.
AJ asked the question.
No.
Well, it's on your script for the podcast.
Oh, I was on straight from the source. My question.
Oh,
Mike Russo's.
That was a hilarious question.
So I didn't know if it would get on there, but I asked Bill Guerin. Bill Guerin has no trouble speaking his mind. Has he always been this way? Did he learn after years in the NHL or from a mentor? Or did he get a few drinks in before every interview or whatever?
And he laughed at it.
Yeah.
That's what you
That's
wrote?
what I asked, and it got on the podcast. So
And Bill Guerin laughed at it.
I'm moving up. And then he's like, "Nah, I'll lie to you if I have to," and stuff.
Yeah.
It was good. I don't know.
He's good.
I feel like I have to spit this out.
I don't think I have a spitty in here.
No, it's not bad. I used to have a good groove in here. What do they call 'em?
I don't know.
Cancer pocket?
Yeah, cancer pocket. Went back when I played baseball.
That's probably the last time I had snooze.
And I am, never again.
You have one in your mouth right now, though.
After this, never again.
You're doing one before
Till our
every
game.
hockey
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in once a week.
Then you have to be putting the top lippers in because
Yeah.
the bottom ones are.
One weekend, I just
No,
got a full
this stuff
mouthful.
doesn't hurt. You like that?
No, you don't get
There's
much
a pouch.
fiberglass in there.
I was actually terrified of that.
Because that's what
What
cuts
else?
your gums open so you can get
So
the
you get the
nicotine.
high.
The high. What else was on your script?
Oh, yeah, what else you got to talk about?
We're 12 minutes in.
All right. So first of all, I just want to apologize to Arkham Knight. I played Arkham Knight. It's pretty good. It still sucks. But, like, the good parts are what I liked about Batman, the Arkham series. It's just like the combat and just flying around being Batman. But like the Batmobile stuff still just it's just so bothersome.
Yeah, I understand that.
Like you fight the Arkham Knight and it's just a tank battle. And it's so annoying. And then Deathstroke is the same thing. He's just a tank battle.
Mhm.
None of the boss battles are really that good.
So you bashed this game on the podcast at some point.
Yeah,
And you're like, maybe I should give it a second chance.
I
And you
just
went
played
and
I just played all the Arkham games. And
You beat them all?
yeah.
Are you going to get Gotham Knights? Or what's it called?
Probably not. Yeah, Gotham Knights.
It's not from the same studio.
I thought it was.
From my source, it wasn't.
You better rethink well your
WB did it.
priorities about these
Yeah.
games.
But the game was good other than that. They're all good.
And I heard you have to do because there's 4 characters, right? Or 3.
Yeah.
And to get the entire game, you have to play each playthrough to get the whole story. And I thought
Oh,
that
really?
sounded awesome.
But no one else did.
Yeah, but the
Well,
person I
and-
was talking to was like, "Yeah, you got to go through 4 different stories." I'm like, "Is it all different? That would be awesome to get every point of view on it." So
Yeah.
I might get that.
And then in Arkham Knight, you know how there's that Gotham Most Wanted wheel? Do you remember? And there's all the side missions like
Mhm.
Two-Face and stuff. So I didn't know this, but apparently, so after you defeat Scarecrow, finally, the final mission, you have to do one more side quest to initiate the Nightfall Protocol or whatever to end the game. And I beat all the side missions before the final, but except for Riddler, because you have to find all his
Mhm.
trophies. So to beat the game and get this ending scene, I have to go find all his trophies.
Oh,
So I just turned off the game and not played it. That absolutely made me so mad. But yeah, good game. Give it a shot if you like Batman Arkham. But you probably already have played it since it came out 7 years ago.
I know, we're definitely late to that. But getting those trophies can be freaking impossible.
Oh, I saw.
You have to YouTube them. It's the only way.
Yeah.
Is it like Fallout 4 where you just have so many side quests and then there's like different ways the story can go?
No,
It's
it's
a
just
set.
classic Batman. You just go.
I've
find
never
Batman.
played any of them.
They're good.
Besides the Batman Returns, but we've already talked about this for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
But
That's what we should do on Christmas Day. All the families here, let's just play video games. Yeah.
Well, we've been playing Buck Hunter
Yeah.
on the Switch.
The game, it's out.
Yeah,
It's never ending.
Sonic vs. Mario, rugby going.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about that last episode we recorded, right? But
Yeah.
no, like Mario 3D World is actually a pretty fun game, but I realized, and AJ was playing it earlier too, it's hard to jump on things because it's in 3D space.
Yeah.
So it's just hard. Like,
Yeah. No.
this typical
That's why they
side
make
scrolling,
fun
you
of
just
him.
got one angle to go.
Yeah, he just jumps.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, but Batman Arkham Knight.
quit changing the subject. We're on Mario.
Just the combat, like all the gadgets you get. Yeah. And it's just so fun once you just get into a group of little thugs. You're untouchable, basically. And I played on hard or whatever.
Yeah.
And then New Game Plus, you could play on like Nightmare, which is where they don't show the counter icon. But I still feel like I could just dominate.
Yeah, because they have them above their head, right?
Yeah.
That's showing
But they
they're
take
going
it
to
away.
attack.
Yeah.
They take away like even their movement that they're going to attack or whatever? Like, don't they have like them light up or something?
Yeah, they take that light up away.
Oh,
But,
that's
like you can still you have to read their punches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll probably still dominate that because it's easy.
So is there like specialized attacks you can do? So like in Fallout 4, you can like, I don't remember what triggers they were, but it will like pull up different like
The
attack
VATS.
points.
The
Yeah,
VATS.
VATS.
Yeah, but it's not.
And I
But-
never used those on there, but
it
I
was so fun.
Yeah.
And I only played New Vegas, but I did those all the time.
one of these, whenever I have time, I want to do on survival mode because then it's, like that's the hardest.
Does
For
it end
Fallout
when you
4.
die?
Yeah, like I think it's
like-
whenever you die, you're done, and then there's also limited ammunition and funds,
I
I'm sure.
cannot play games like that.
Oh, that's the best. Last of Us?
I couldn't even play Last of Us on not that mode. I just I need ammo.
No, you got to think about it.
I've never played Last of Us past the first part pretty much.
I think
have it.
Harrison gave me that game, and I've never played it yet. I still haven't, but
It's a good game, but it's not my style,
It's fantastic.
and it's terrifying.
It is.
It legitimately scares me still.
The
The clickers,
oh yeah.
disgusting.
it's like
Stand them.
that first Resident Evil. I probably talked about this on the podcast before too, but Yankee got that for PlayStation right when it came out for Christmas. Like I was staying at his house like a week before Christmas, and his mom gave it to him early. But the one where you walk around a corner and then like a werewolf like jumps out of the window like after you walk by it or whatever the mutants are. I forget what they are in Resident Evil, but yeah, we both like just get scared to crap.
Speaking of scared games, Dark Pictures Anthology. You remember that series, right? Until Dawn.
Didn't play it anyways.
Yeah, you played Until Dawn.
No, I didn't.
It's the one where you make choices.
Quit lying,
And you
AJ.
try to keep people alive. You had it on the PS4 at least.
I never played it.
But anyway, so you just make choices, and so they made like a multiplayer one. Like you can play. So me and Nate have played all three of them now. It's Man of Medan, all four of them. House of Ashes, A Little Hope, and then this one was The Devil Inside Me, and it was based off like H.H. Holmes, the serial killer who he had like a hotel in Chicago or something, and then this guy makes a replica of it, and you go there, and then the guy's telling you like he just made this like replica house, like he's got so many like artifacts, and it'd be so good for this show, like the cast you are as the show producers and like audio and the host or whatever. But it turns out that the house is just like set up to like kill people. You find out like he brings them there and then he hunts them basically. But H.H. Holmes always had traps in his hotels and stuff, and so it's just like you just try to make choices to keep everyone alive. And me and Nate have never had more than 2 people be alive at the end.
How many people are there?
5. But then so you'll go through like each section playing as like a different character. you'll explore and try to find like hints and clues and other things, and then there'll be like, I don't know how to keep people alive, but like there'll just be parts. Like one guy was in an incinerator, and then gas started coming in, and like he had animatronics too. The guy that were doing tons of like, it wasn't as scary as A Little Hope. That was probably the scariest one. This is more like spooky ghost stuff, but a couple of jump scares and stuff. But they're really fun games, and it's just you just make choices and try to keep everyone alive. And
should probably keep the guy out of the incinerator. That sounds like that might kill him.
Well, it's just that's how he traps him, because he falls. They get separated because the hotel has false walls, or like, and he can move the walls to like cut off areas. So one guy gets cut off and he falls down into a cell. You have to solve a puzzle and get him out of the cell, but then the guy who falls in the cell, he's been fiending for his cigarettes because they took him away when he got there. Then he sees his cigarettes in a room, and he goes in there, and it's the incinerator room where the gas starts coming in, and then he burns to death. But well, yeah, and then there's one where you're trying to set a trap for the killer, who's H.H. Holmes, I guess, basically. And so one of you has to be bait, and the other one is in the control room with the walls. And the control room person has to shut the wall off to cut off the killer and keep him trapped in that box so you can get out. So I was the lure, and I got H.H. Holmes. And I was running down this hallway, and I was like, all right, Nate, you can't click it until I get by. Or like, you gotta make sure I'm by wherever the wall is, because I couldn't see where the wall's shut. And then all of a sudden a wall shuts in front of me, and then the guy stabs me. And I'm like, Nate, and he's like, I don't know, square just popped up. I clicked it. I was like, I don't know. Could you see the map? And he was saying he couldn't see the map or whatever. And like, he just, I don't know how you're supposed to do it, but yeah, that's how that character died. But yeah, they're fun games.
What is it called again?
It's a Dark Pictures anthology, but it started with like Until Dawn. I swear you played it, because I swear I talked to you about this before.
I think I've seen it on the Game Pass too.
Who makes that?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I told you to look at these before you talked about them.
I know you did.
We'll just say it's Activision. Right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, but then
Get the Google.
Until Dawn is just single player, and then the next 4 were you can play multiplayer, like couch play it.
I think you were telling me about that. But
yeah, because me and Nate played one time, and I lived with you, and I was like screamed or something, and I came on, and you're like, what game are you playing? It's like,
That's when you slept on the floor in my room.
So it's developed by Supermassive Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for PS4. Players assume control of 8 young adults who have to survive on Blackwood Mountain, where their lives are threatened.
Yeah, that's Until Dawn.
I never played threatened by.
Oh, I don't remember.
Let's play
Blackwood.
it. Where's your PS4?
It's upstairs.
Let's
They
just
play
have
bad.
the podcast going with a bunch of empty noise while we're playing.
Yeah, again. Well, the
But
kids will
then
be stopping up.
There's going to be
so that's
another
always
one.
good.
They're making another one. It's going to be like a science fiction horror, it said. And the preview was like of astronauts in space. So that was going to be good.
Yeah.
Are those movies now, it looks like? Or did they make any movies out of those?
I don't think so.
Because people also search for The Quarry, The Dark Pictures.
Anthology, that's what I was talking about. But I don't know what the
these
Quarry is.
these are the games, not
Yeah.
movies.
I don't know what the Quarry is, but I see it on the Game Pass or store all the time. Kind of looks sweet.
Yeah, you wish you could have the Game Pass.
Well, I do
Just
now
kidding.
with PlayStation Plus, basically.
Are you?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah. That's
basically
right. They
changed it
switched
to-
it. You want my Xbox One?
No. But yeah. All right, that one's crossed off my list. Someone else has to talk about something for once.
I got the new Call of Duty.
Oh, okay, that's in my list too.
I don't.
Can I state my question?
Yep.
But I don't know. I just don't like the weapon progression for it.
Oh, I just stick with the first gun and never.
Well, that's what I do too. But just to get attachments. So, for instance, Drew was trying to get a red dot, and to get this red dot, he had to get the Lockman 762 to level 13, and then he had to get the Lockman 556 to level 11, and then the Lockman sub to level 14 just to get a red dot sight. And that's like 3 hours of gameplay.
That is ridiculous.
But I don't know, like shooting people's fun. So
Ground War. Did you play that mode yet?
No.
Where you can use vehicles.
no,
Yeah. See, that's the one I jumped in on, and that
it's
was
like Battlefield kind of.
yeah. And that
That
was
was
always
the
my
last
favorite
year.
one of Battlefield, because I absolutely despise people that use vehicles to get killed. So I make it my goal to take out vehicles. Like, that's the only fun way.
On the original, I'm going to switch games, but the original Battlefront for Star Wars, like I got pretty good at flying the, what are they, TIE fighters and then like the A-Wings and stuff. But yeah, it's super hard to just get kills in that,
like the
airships.
first one for PS4.
Yeah. Not like Battle. What is the other one? Battle.
No, they're Battlefront still.
Oh, are they still?
For
All right,
PlayStation 2 or Battlefront.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 for PlayStation 2. We used to have that, right? Or we borrowed from. Oh, that game is awesome. I think Kenny used to have that when I lived with him.
I have both
in
of them,
college.
actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're fun games too. Yeah, I didn't play Battlefront 2 for the PS4 as much as I did 1. So it's pretty much the same game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, basically.
It's still.
I don't enjoy playing Call of Duty. I just don't like the game.
The ground war I enjoyed.
I just don't like how there's like just the content around it, and like people just make like these unstoppable like class, like whatever, and they tell you what attachments to get on what gun to make it. Just
don't look into it.
People. I don't, but I just know that it's out there.
It's how they talk when they explain it.
Yeah, and then you get your KD up, and you beat those people.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
No, like cheat shotguns and the SPR is just a one shot every time. So it's just a bothersome game.
Whenever I play those games, I have like a pistol or whatever the shittiest gun there is, and I shoot at the person like 8 times, and they just like shoot me. It's like playing. Well, you guys see me play Apex and Fortnite, pretty much like that.
Apex. Me and Nate had 4 wins yesterday.
Did you?
Yep.
In Apex?
Yep.
Thanks for the invite,
Dick. You were at an ugly Christmas sweater party, if I remember.
That was my. I just made that up, so I
nice.
didn't have to come to this podcast.
Nice.
Yes, it would have been way quieter if we would have done it last night.
Weren't all these people here?
Yeah, but they would be sleeping by now if it was last night at 10 o'clock.
Should have just kidding.
We should record again, though, on the 23rd, because I took off.
I work.
Goodbye, take it off.
Till
Oh, you got the overnight?
Mm-hmm.
So you have Thursday off.
What time do you start?
3.
Let's do it before that.
Good.
I might be able to. We'll see how many hours I have.
So I'm guessing I'm going to listen to this, and I'm going to be super annoyed by all the stomping upstairs, and like you can hear the people
That's
talking.
not our
But
problem.
anyways, yeah, we'll see what it sounds like. But anyways, I was going to look at some.
Anyways, so I haven't had a bad time playing Call of Duty, but I also don't like expect to be the best in that one yet because I have 2 hours in it.
Loser mindset.
Did you try breathing through your nose
Yeah,
when you played
Knees
it?
over toes.
I fell asleep. Just kidding. And then Battlefield 2042 is free on Game Pass, so I played it.
We should get on.
Yeah.
We should play that.
And it didn't seem bad. Apparently, they've fixed a lot of the stuff that made it terrible. So, and then I was like, oh, cool. I just spent $70 on Call of Duty, and I got Battlefield, which is
Better.
all right now. So
I don't know. I only play Call of Duty if you tell me to, or if Drew's on, or
yeah. But then we did the freaking
Warzone.
Warzone and didn't see one person. And like, all right, should we go to Apex?
I just wanted to try it. Yeah.
It just I didn't really like Warzone, but the
like
regular
Warzone.
game modes are right.
Yeah.
I haven't tried zombies. They got zombies on the new one.
They have like Spec Ops kind of.
Me and Isaac used to play that one, and then it would make the certain noise when the big
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut would come, and you just the Juggernaut's coming,
Yeah.
and you'd try and set up with the
That's
best
unreal.
guns you could,
Yeah.
and then you'd still die. Well, we got through it a few times, but just
those are
hours
always
of
fun.
gameplay. That's what we should do: is couch play, like Switch games.
Well,
Let's
you never
just
come over, so
Well, I'm saying let's pick a day, and
Bring your
we'll come to your house. I'll
bring your
bring.
Switch over to my house. Luke's invited, of course.
Oh, thanks.
No, you're uninvited.
Yeah, because I got tons of games for the 360. And,
Yeah.
But, yeah. What do you have to talk about, Luke? Before I go to my script again.
Well, I'll talk about Magic the Gathering with Matt on.
Thank God.
But I've been playing a lot of Madden.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
I do
yeah.
see
We
you
started
on
a season.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
Did it save ever?
yeah, it's saved. I've just been playing my own season. So I fast forwarded like 10 years, and then I just started. But just won the Super Bowl after I had to like rage quit 5 times in a row against the Jaguars because it was just like destined to beat me.
Yeah.
And I kept throwing
It's the
like
best.
3 picks So after a while, every time I threw a pick, I was like, this game is rigged. I just restarted it and deleted that game. Classy move by me, I know. But
you probably shouldn't admit that on the podcast.
Yeah.
You play on All Madden or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, all Madden. And my quarterback is a rookie. He's like a 78. But sometimes if I laser it, he just like overthrows it. So then the safety's always like just sitting there. Perfect pick. Perfect spot all the time, obviously.
Well, I won the Super Bowl with Easton Stick at 68 overall.
Yeah.
Well, what's his rush?
Human, right?
Oh, yeah, but I played against the computer.
Did you
before
rush with him the whole time?
No.
I don't even. Here's the thing. I don't even know.
Passing yards.
I don't even know how to run with the quarterback on Madden.
Just run. Just R2 run.
Hit L2 to like scramble.
So I looked it up on the new Madden, and it says to do R3 and R2, or no?
Oh yeah, I don't have the new one.
The two R buttons on the front of the controller. No, that's not. That's supposed to be to run because that's what it said on everything I looked at, and then it never worked. I just like throw it to R2 right away, which is always like a fullback, and it's like a 2-yard game.
Oh, R1, you mean?
R1, yeah, or whatever.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and my guy is he's a pretty good scrambling quarterback. So like the few times I like do end up like putting the ball, like tucking the ball and running, like he does good. But like every time I start to run, he's like holding the ball like he's gonna throw it. He's like inching forward, and then he just gets rocked by a linebacker or something. But
Kirk Cousins at full speed scrambling.
probably yeah.
Shuffles.
So anyways, I got to figure that out still. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it.
Sorry for the sniffling.
I just like look at it, and if I don't figure it out right away, I just keep going. So I was like, it's too much time to like actually figure this out.
Yeah, I keep seeing it on sale, and I just can't
keep
get
not
myself
buying it.
to buy it. I
The
just
one
can't.
reason I will say, and everyone listening, if you haven't bought it yet, John Madden is on the cover, and he hasn't been on the cover in how many years? So that's pretty
But
awesome.
I get digital, so that's not gonna be.
Yeah, that's you just get the real one.
Oh,
Get the
NHL's been on sale too for $35.
yeah.
Get that. Play ESHL with me.
Those are fun
Is it
times.
cross?
No, you can't play together.
Is it cross contaminated yet?
You can't play cross together, but
You gotta
can
keep
play
them
Xbox
separated.
players. You can only play against
Oh,
others.
yeah.
We'll just randomly get together and do the ECHL, like me, you, and Nate, randomly. Seems like it twice a year. That's when we play. Just like, oh, let's play. And
Well,
we'll
Nate
play
was
for like
right. Nate-
4 hours.
Maybe I'll just go buy a new PS4.
Trade your Xbox for one. Your old one.
Trading your
Oh, maybe. Someone told me their son had an Xbox One and PS4 and traded it in with his games, and he got an Xbox Series X, but he only had to pay like $5 or something.
Never really. But I also don't have games. Case games.
Yeah.
Matt Saul was selling all his old Nintendo games, GameCube. He was asking me if I wanted them because I was like, I would love a GameCube, but I was like, I don't have money right now to buy it. So I'll tell it. I'll get you guys in touch. But anyways, he's like, yeah, I have 2 Double Dash Mario Kart Double Dash, and they're like $120 at used stores.
Yeah. Tell them to give me it on the cheap and sell the other one for more.
Double it, but give me that one free. And you'll make your money. Okay, Matt Saul, I know you listen. So we've told you about this podcast. So
I haven't heard his craft beer and fantasy football one yet.
yeah, how's that going?
I remember when he took that call during a game of Apex Legends.
Oh yeah. He
You
called
could
me.
talk
It was a little tuned up. And
It was like
1 in the
midnight.
morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was late.
It was late. He's like, oh, I can't believe you answered. And he was with the old classmate of mine, Terry.
Yeah.
Hillstrom.
Yeah. I'd be terrified if he called me at 1 in the morning. But anyways,
Terrified.
they were drinking or whatever, and then thought of this fantasy football and craft beer podcast. I was like, yeah, it's awesome. Like, come down here to my basement and record one.
Literally
And
just
like,
bring a 6-pack of craft beer, try them, and talk about fantasy football.
yeah. And like I was like,
I'll
yeah.
start drinking again. Just kidding. That's my favorite joke. It never gets old.
No
Everyone
thanks,
laughs
I
at
got
it
it.
every
Yeah.
time.
All the alcoholics that can't quit are just being like, oh
Yeah.
shit. I'm just kidding.
No thanks, I gotta drive.
Sorry.
But yeah. So Matt, start your podcast. Otherwise we're going to.
I would listen to it.
Yeah. But like it seems like everyone has like craft beers in their podcasts now. I don't know.
Except for us.
Except for us.
You.
I have Bud
I'm not
Light,
in
yeah.
this one.
That's
I'm a guest.
Yeah, I got craft NA beers. I guess I could bring.
yeah. Those oatmeal stouts with like 60 grams of sugar. It's like, oh, these look. Oh wait, I'd rather just drink a Bud Light.
No, that's
Just
for
as
after hockey when you've skated for an hour.
That's true. All right, now we get to the part where we talk about the Mudlick decoys.
No.
Oh, it's so tough watching because when
it's slow.
Yeah, and you're like, how was I not going after that puck, or how did I just not go after this right now? And then I'm like, next time, going all out, and it's no one else is that like intensity. But I swear, everyone we play against, because our team's pretty intense, they play better because they get intense.
Yeah.
Whereas I guess
they check it.
Nap does that.
Yeah.
Like they play hard and like, I don't know, once like if you're getting kind of beat up, like you play better. It's a lot more fun when, like, obviously not the open ice hits, but like on the boards when you're trying to
fight
just
for
get
a puck.
Yeah.
Those are the places actually I'm good at hockey, like right in front of the net, and then like in the board in the corners, like I can work the puck really good and get it out. But open ice and like have the puck. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Pass it to that guy 2 feet in front of him.
I usually just get tripped and then there's no call.
Oh no, we're not gonna get any calls this year.
Yeah, the ref in that hates us, by the way, because the first game we played. Did we talk about this yet? Second game, yeah. Anyways,
we don't have to talk about it. Some guys take it personally.
Who, the ref?
On our team?
Yeah.
What, like the losses?
No, the ref.
Oh,
not getting calls.
It just bothers me that people get that mad about it.
Oh,
yeah.
Personally.
I did that one time when he knocked the stick out of my hands. I put my hands up and then he didn't call it, so I immediately skated as hard as I could towards the guy with the puck. Like I was so pissed.
I was too.
Yeah.
He just can't open it. Yeah. And then he lost his stick and I kicked it, got a penalty.
Yeah. You guys are up by 6. I'm not gonna call anything. Oh
yeah, thanks for letting that guy lumberjack me.
Yeah.
He has called like 3 penalties on me.
Yeah.
I almost won a game.
I watched and like the holding one on you, like nothing happened.
Oh yeah,
like,
I was just pestering him. Like he was going middle of the ice. It was like mid ice.
Yeah.
And I was just like, trying to get the puck, and then the guy's like the guy puts his hand up, the player I was skating against, and then so the ref like, oh, I better put my hand up. And he's like, good try. That's what the player said.
Oh,
like, okay.
So, let's take this to the parking lot. What? No, I'm playing hockey.
Is that what you guys said?
That first almost fight we got in.
The
one where I was standing next to the guy and everyone thought I was chirping him, but I was just standing there waiting for him to get on the bench.
It's just funny how people take it so serious.
Oh, like I do though, but I don't take it
like we're competitive about it. But I'm not going to fight someone because they trip me or they keep getting in my face or whatever.
At some point, I might if we keep losing.
It's tough to watch, and then it's like we just got to score. Like we have all the chances. Who's going to bury? Not that people want to hear this, but it's
me twice a game sometimes.
Yeah, Stevie says stop dangling and shoot the puck. You got a wicked wrister.
Stevie can suck my nuts.
You do have a wicked wrister though.
All right, what's on your script then?
All right, so also I was on the PlayStation Plus thing.
Now talking to this, by the way. So
sorry, I was reading.
Talking to my ear, and I'll tell the microphone.
So
secrets.
But I was looking through the PlayStation Plus, and I saw they had a classic section, so I went through it. There's the Sly Cooper collection.
Never played that.
And we had Sly Cooper for the PS2. Probably still have it, but the disc would freeze up. Past the bullfrog. I'm pretty sure.
The same part every time.
Yeah, same part. So I dedicated my life to that game for a day, and I beat it for the first time. But it just reminded me how good games were back then. Like it was a pretty simple game, platforming, and just every enemy was one hit, but you also were. And unless you have the charm, and there's like so many like I never did the clue bottles when I was younger to get the extra abilities, and I got all of them in every one. And awesome game. Also, it won the 2002 Best PlayStation Game No One Played award, which really surprised me because I thought it was like a classic.
Me too. Yeah,
but
a lot of people did like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, that's what it said, is like Ratchet and Clank and what's the other one? Dax.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Jax, maybe?
Dax Prescott.
Yeah. But, it just reminded me. And then, so follow-up question. That's not even a question what I just made, though. So just a question to add on to that is, what are like your guys' favorite games from when you were younger? Like your childhood games?
That's a good one.
Like childhood?
Yeah, like when you were younger.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
But if like later in life, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 was awesome. Dave Mirror BMX was awesome. There was that battle, the Underground. What was the old Medal of Honor Underground?
Yep.
I really got into that one.
Trying to think.
007.
Yep, I have that on my list too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good.
We had Everything or Nothing. I don't think I still beat the co-op missions on there. Me and Nate can never beat them. And like,
is that one of the?
It was
007
impossible
games
to find it. Was that the game where you could do co-op, but it was really hard to get into it for some reason?
No, it's pretty easy.
Maybe I'm dumb.
But yeah, like I beat the single player one of that, and then what's the other one? Agent Under Fire. Me and brother Phil Hottie would play that all the time, except just brother Phil, and you could fight each other. It was kind of like GoldenEye style, and we would just get the proton cannon where it heat sinks you. It was so much fun, and the Q clone, you'd have the Q jet to fly around. It was so fun. But yeah,
I just always threw proximity mines around.
Yeah.
Double and Golden.
Oh, I only played GoldenEye a few times. Hillsum's had it, and I was young, so I wasn't good at it. But those were fun, like Mario Kart 64 and
the battles on that were the best on Mario Kart 64.
Yeah.
Get 3 balloons, and once you're out, you just like a go or a bomb or a ghost or something, and you can go take out other people. Fun game.
Beetlebug Racing, Beetlebug Adventure Racing.
I remember that.
Chris and Corey had it on 64. We played that a lot. That's where I played a lot of games because we never had anything really. Well, we had a PS1 after a while.
We didn't have anything growing up. We used to have to rent.
Yeah.
I did.
Mom would rent a VCR.
One of your younger brothers had to go to the ER. I'm just kidding. For you guys to get games.
Told that story in the podcast.
Dude, I should actually listen to him. Yeah, we'd have to rent the Nintendo, so we'd get Super Spike Volleyball, Mario.
What was it? RBI Baseball?
RBI Baseball. Ice Hockey, which I have now.
Yeah.
Me and brother Phil Hottie played that. But real brother Phil. But anyways, yeah.
Did you guys ever play Micro Machines Racing?
No.
Greatest racer, because it would just be in a house, obviously.
Yeah.
Micro Machines. It would be on like a pool table, and there was no edges, and you would go flying through. No, those were good ones too, but those are on track.
We have that for the Switch.
So Micro Machines was just set up through just random places that would be in a house, like pool tables,
I feel like
bookshelves,
playing that.
and there's a lot of no edge areas, and you just go flying around corners. So we'd play that a lot. And for 64, what else? Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. But if you go back and play 64 games, holy crap. The controls are so confusing compared to now. It's like, how did we ever master this?
I know.
And
I remember like Lego Racing. There's a Lego Racing game. Played that. I don't remember it much, but probably sweet.
So Brandon used to have, he had a Super Nintendo and a Sega growing up, but on the Sega, it's probably a very obscure game, but True Lies. Yeah. It was like, the shot was from, like an area top down. Yeah. And then you were running around as Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you could throw grenades and stuff. It was a sweet game. He also had Evander Holyfield Boxing, which was a fun game because you could, you have like 5 whatever attributes, and you pump up your cardio or your strength or your whatever else there was. Three other things. Game. Yeah. So, but I remember playing that in his. He had like a porch thing, but that's where his gaming room was. So that's where we'd always go to play games and watch R-rated movies like Hellraiser, and then I'd be traumatized.
That's it. Yeah.
He also had an old grandma mask that was the scariest mask ever. And he would just randomly pop out and like scare the shit out of you.
The grandma would?
Yeah. Pretty sure Will went home once because Brandon scared him. It was kind of funny.
Classic. That's a good question. Thanks for bringing that to the table.
Yeah.
Let's get some call-ins for their favorite games.
Okay, I'll call Nate. No, but I just had the Star Wars Battlefront games. Those were awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimate Alliance, the first one.
Yeah, we spent many days
on that. And then X-Men Legends,
X-Men Legends.
Yeah.
I think I like Legends better than Ultimate Alliance.
I like Ultimate Alliance better.
Because X-Men Legends is that less people, obviously, right?
But you get all the X-Men.
Yeah,
the ones you didn't know.
Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. Yeah. They're kind of all just...
Battle Nexus.
Yeah, they're kind of all just together. But like, the thing I was going to say about those is just like, even in like Ultimate Alliance 3, Like you just get your superpower or whatever, then you save it for the boss fight.
Yeah.
And then you just dominate the boss.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's kind of lame, but I just thought of that when I was thinking of those games. Like I remember playing a lot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like the Battle Nexus one and the other ones that I can't name.
Turtles in Time.
No. Oh, that was in one of the games though. Like
Well,
there's the motive for it.
Did you get what's the Shredder's Revenge?
Yeah.
Have you played that
Yeah,
much more?
yeah.
I thought we talked about it a little bit.
No, I don't think so.
That was fun.
It's the same thing as Turtles in Time, like
Yeah.
fighting wise.
Super hard.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
struggled with it.
And we got through 4 levels.
Yeah.
I picked the hardest level right away. That's why.
What's you gotta do with those
Yeah.
smash them games or whatever?
Beat 'em
Beat them up. Yeah.
And you just get pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah.
But when you think about all the games, like it's the games we grew up on, we were able to play couch play.
Yeah.
And then that
That's the-
just died out after a while. And then like Borderlands kind of brought it back,
You know,
I feel like. And
I think
there
the
was
same statement.
Tom Clancy. What is it?
Vegas.
Vegas was
I
split
had
screen,
that,
and you'd
yeah.
have co-op, and it was just me, Chris, and Corey would play that
You
nonstop,
do missions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to clear out
Those
hostiles in a room.
They're freaking hard.
Yeah, and yeah.
They are. Me and Nate couldn't.
But that's like what I remember is playing with
Yeah,
other
those were
people.
the-
Now it's like online. It's still fun, obviously, because we play together. But then
Yeah, you
it's-
can play with anyone, but it's just like the couch players. The games are way better.
Yeah, so let's
Or you can,
create
like-
couch play games.
And there's not like multiplayer story games a lot. There's not like a fun like campaign to do. Although, you should get Tiny Tina's. Wonderlands.
Oh, yeah.
Me
That
and
was
Nate
the
got that.
ad on mine.
Me and Nate got that.
You talked about that last time we recorded, right? Tiny Tina's.
I don't think so.
I brought it up
Someone
saying
brought
that
it
it was
up.
coming out
Yeah.
because it was from Borderlands creators. But
Yeah.
Oh.
It's,
And it's
kinda-
based on one of the Borderlands characters.
yeah, she's Tiny Tina.
Is she like small?
No, she's
No.
just kidding. yeah,
No,
she's
it's-
just nuts.
Yeah, she's
Just
crazy.
a little
Me and
girl
Nate
is
have been
nuts.
playing it a little bit. It was on sale recently, so I bought it. But and then I also went back and downloaded all the other Borderlands games. I have the first Borderlands now, so
There we go.
you have to
You
come
know.
play that. You have to come play that. I've never beat it, so
That one. Sunday fun days with Harrison. I probably brought that up where we just order Domino's and we'd play for like 12 hours straight video games.
Oh, yeah.
We'd start with Borderlands and we'd play NHL and Madden and we won. I don't know how many Stanley Cups and how many Super Bowls.
Oh, you never did like online play?
No, we just couch play.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's why I want to get one day where we all get together and do that, and then like an hour and I'm like, I don't want to go throw the football or something because
Yeah.
I can't see.
Well, we can start off the day by doing something active,
Yeah.
and then go play video games. Yeah.
So let's actually plan it. I'll start. I'll text the guys.
Harrison was also one of my friends that had actually had console, so I think
Yeah.
he had the old WrestleMania game for Sega,
yeah.
where you could be like Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Doink the Clown.
Yeah, the clown.
There was only like 8 players.
Mhm.
Macho Man might have been on there. I don't think Hogan was at the time. But yeah, that was a fun game. And I think he ended up getting like one of the first ones for PlayStation where you could like finally go through tables and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
back when The Rock-
SmackDown Shut Your Mouth or
So yeah, one of those games.
SmackDown versus Raw.
those ones are
Awesome.
Yeah. So Harrison had those, played those a ton.
Now we never hang out anymore.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Shrek 2 for the GameCube. Played that a lot. Yeah. Me and Nate played that a ton. It was
Shrek 2.
so fun. It was just like the other games, like Delta Alliance and X-Men Legends. Like you just each a character. And just-
Yeah.
Then I had Super Mario Sunshine. It was the first game I beat on my own, actually,
Oh yeah, we had that for
instead
the
of like
GameCube.
the co-op games. Crash Tag Team Racing. I played with our
Oh.
sister Laura. Her
Yeah.
first ever shout out on this podcast, probably. And then like NHL Hits was unreal, and
Mhm.
all the sports games obviously are just
NHL 06 when you could put big head mode and
Yeah.
do like that
the
1v1
4v4.
v1.
Yeah, I have that for the GameCube. I have a GameCube for some reason also that I had never played that I bought. Easily worth it though.
So earlier I was telling Tyler that Bucks decided to finally play football and now they're losing 27-17.
Oh, the
They-
Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah, by the way. The Bengals scored 27 unanswered points.
Oh really?
Yes.
I picked them. as
Zach
my
Godwin
daily.
right now going in one of my money leagues and he's got a touchdown like 22 points, so that's good.
Actually, he's on my. I forgot to send my Yahoo I'm in that Yahoo Cup or whatever. You set a lineup every week throughout the year, and you have a chance to win money.
Oh,
It's free, and then so I had Godwin in there, so that's cool. But I missed the 12 o'clock slate, so it's all from the 3 p.m. slate.
I just need the Patriots to get. Cardinals suck.
Yeah, they do.
I think I've picked them every week too. I'm actually.
I forgot to make the picks this week, so.
You do every week. I'm actually.
No, I made like the past 6 out of 7.
I'm in the top 94 percentile.
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I've never.
suck at
You should
picks.
bet.
I've
You
never.
should start betting.
I've never done this well.
We literally had this conversation
Yeah,
earlier.
we did.
I was like, you should start betting.
No,
Yeah, lose your
because-
money.
Well, when you bet, don't you have to do spread and money lines
Yeah,
and stuff?
spread is tough.
I did the college football one, and you can do spread, and I did terrible.
Oh, college football is nuts.
But yeah, I also have Medal of Honor, Rising Sun.
Oh, that's the greatest
Also-
one with those nicknames. Can't repeat them here, but
But I cannot. I have to also apologize because we were talking about this game one time, but you were talking about a different one, and you were talking about D-Day, and I was like, "It's D-Day. What do you think it means? Rising Sun. It's Japan." And then no one has ever called me out for that.
Normandy Beach.
Yeah, no one has ever called me out for how wrong I was.
The Germans.
Yeah, it was German. I don't remember what game you were talking about, but Allied Assault is that one?
Yeah, that was one. Airborne?
That was
no,
fun.
it was Allied Assault probably.
Yeah, but yeah, so I was wrong, and since I always tell Luke how wrong he is, I have to admit mine. But Rising Sun was fun. I remember playing the campaign with like Chad.
See, we never did the campaign. We just picked Dogan. And you do 2 versus
Dumb
6.
Gogan. Just kidding. Yeah, no, those.
And you'd get like, each guy would get like 30 kills. Die like 25 times.
That's why the underground, Medal of Honor underground, that's the one where they have like dogs driving tanks at like towards the end.
Oh, you're reading that up.
Like we used to play it super late, like at night, and then me and Sam used to play it like, what is going on? Like, is this real? Like, there's like dogs driving tanks. It's like, what's going on? Like, because it was so real up until that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently, like the story behind it was like the Germans were actually like working on like trying to get some sort of hybrid of humans and animals or something weird.
All the stuff they tested out.
Yeah. So, anyways, fun times. I'm in too close of a race against Jimmy and Roy's league. Projected 139 to 136.
Dang, that's high scoring.
I know. I just need to get more points than him so I can win.
Nice.
So
You
they're
should-
playing against Derrick Henry, who's on my other money league team. Where if I win, that's the one I went 10-0 in to start.
All your work league.
Yeah.
14 or 16 team league.
Yeah. So it was only $20 buying, but it would still be good to win.
Yeah.
And freaking Greg, what's his name? Greg Dolchich.
Yeah.
He only got 2.10 points. He needs to get me some more. Because I dropped Higbee, who like fell off a cliff.
Yeah. I dropped Dolchich, and then that's the next week he had like 85 yards or something.
Well, then like Evan Ingram. I don't know
Tight
what he
ends
has
are dumb.
today, but yeah, they are.
They should just be a tight end flex position. Like if you get Kelsey, Kittle,
Formerly Darren Waller.
yeah, he was a free agent in one of my leagues. I just saw, and someone picked him up. Like, oh,
I just heard for the whole year.
Yeah.
Up until now.
but still, like that would be a decent pickup if I would have seen it.
Well, yeah,
If I would have Lewis seen it.
I've also started Tyler Higbee for the past 7 weeks.
Oh yeah, he's got.
Well, no, he doesn't
Baker
have his
Mayfield.
quarterback, so.
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah, Mayfield. You guys watch that game?
When
Was
they
it-
went 98
I
yards.
watched
Yeah.
the final drive.
And then Baker like headbutted another guy in the helmet.
He's done that before.
Has
It's
he?
like you're gonna get a concussion.
I mean, concussions aren't that serious, though. Sports have taught us anything.
Yeah,
Just take them lightly.
not in the moment, but later on.
When you're trying to sleep and you have a piercing headache.
What else you got on the
Damian
list?
Pierce.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins is doing good finally, huh?
Mhm.
That's the same team, right? Pierce and Dobbins.
No.
Ravens and Houston.
Texans.
Pierce is on Houston.
He's on IR now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mario Super Strikers. I came
yeah.
through and bought it for AJ Feynman. We played
What
it
game
for
are you going to
20
buy me? Get me Mario Golf so then you can come here and play it.
Well,
Go.
AJ has Mario Golf, so it's pointless.
So then get his and give it to me.
No, it's on my system.
Well, get your system.
Well, you have to have a birthday.
I'm out of options.
I
here.
could give you Legend of Zelda. I never played it. Maybe Miko
I
would
don't
like it.
know. We'll see.
But yeah, we played that for probably about 40 minutes, and then we just played real FIFA after that till 4 in the morning.
Oh,
Real FIFA is the greatest.
I do love it. It's hard to build a team, but
yeah. I used to have it down,
I
but
haven't quite figured it out. But I somehow made it to the Premier League from Division 2. So
yeah.
I don't know if that's good or not.
But that's like I play like playoff games to not lose.
Yeah.
I semi would lose.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
that's the fun part. Like you're way worse than the other
Yeah.
team.
and then like I got Finland to the World Cup, and it's sweet because like I sent my youth scout to Finland a lot, and I always just get players from Finland. And I'm just gonna get these guys good, or like they'll have like potentials, and like I have 2 strikers from Finland, but I just put them on mobile striker development, so they're freaking fast.
Mm.
And I just always lob balls to them or just beat defenders with them. It's awesome. Ika Lokinen and Antti Eriksson.
Nice.
These are beauties.
Not next 2 kids' names.
Not real, by the way. But yeah, Mario Super Strikers. What are your thoughts on it? Did it live up to the hype of Mario Tennis?
No, it didn't. It was unfortunate, but that's kind of because it's just a standalone. There's nothing. But that's what tennis is too.
Yeah.
But I feel like if we had 2 versus 2, it would be a lot more fun. Like set up a tournament where you'd get a bunch of people together and try and see who's best.
Well, that's what we'll do.
Mario Tennis, same thing, and Mario Golf. Like
that would be fun. But yeah, like, I really like and like we played like a cup, right? Like you can play cup.
yeah.
But did they ever?
We lost at first, but then we got better.
Then we figured out how to play the game.
Yeah.
Mario Strikers.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. Like
It was
fun,
still, yeah. It was
But
still
it just
really
didn't
fun.
live up to the Mario Tennis grind.
No.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of. But Shy Guy's still the best character. He's the best. Favorite Mario character?
You're asking me?
Everyone in this room, even the spirits.
Don't talk to them. I said not to bring them up.
There's also a ghost hunting podcast. We hunt ghosts.
I don't even believe in ghosts, and I'm scared of ghosts. So.
My favorite Mario character. Oh, that's a good one. I always like Shy
Donkey
Guy.
Kong. Dang it. I thought you were saying Donkey
The
Yeah,
red.
he would be. He seems like a Donkey Kong guy.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he was my my golf pick. Probably is Donkey Kong because I'm also him in the Mario versus Sonic Olympics
Oh,
and Mario Racing. Now you say it, I think I'm obsessed with Donkey Kong. I gotta go back.
Donkey
He
Kong.
kills all of his Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
in
Donkey
rock
Kong.
fiction.
I've been making these drawings. I'm trying to think, what's the Donkey Kong girl in
I didn't even know there was one.
Donkey Kong Country?
I
The
can't
game was awesome.
Yeah,
I
I was
Donkey
just about
Kong
to mention
Country.
that.
the music in that is
Mhm.
Yeah.
so catchy.
I was going to mention that game. That was a good one, too.
I gotta rethink my life now. How I can incorporate Donkey Kong in it more.
You gotta start dressing like him.
I gotta go ask my wife what she thinks of a woman. Go from there. We'll see.
Just look, why did you buy a Donkey Kong onesie?
Embrace.
It's not for me.
NDA.
I was gonna bring up at the ugly sweater party we went to last night. There was a band, and it was Wayne and the Boys, and it was just Wayne. There was no boys there. So we're like, what happened to the boys? But he was playing like Southern Cross, and he was playing like a lot of Southern rock and Southern country, like good old boys. It was
Southern
awesome.
Cross is a great song.
Oh my gosh,
It's really
was
the only
awesome.
good one by it, like Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Because I've tried to listen to their other stuff, and it's not that good.
it's
And that's
There's some
that
good-
song is just sets it up for being really awesome. And then
Yeah.
you listen to their other stuff, it's like
That's like anyone.
what about the
like obviously Neil Young's awesome, but like his solo stuff's better
yeah.
than with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Yeah,
and Young.
and then a lot of times they just played each other's songs
So they did back
live.
in the day.
Yeah.
Like Jackson Brown.
What
and
would be
Eagle.
a super group now that you'd want to hear?
Drake, Little Uzi Vert, and 21 Savage.
Tyler's no longer part of the podcast,
Yes. I'll edit that out because I don't want it to be associated.
but I can't like think of people I'd be like, oh, if they all played together. But I
Well, yeah.
guess like was because Graham Nash was like his own. He didn't have a band, right? Steven Stills didn't have a band, right? They were like the lead guys, and then they had people play with them.
This
Just
chair
like Neil
sucks,
Young.
by the way, to sit on like this the whole
Well,
time, and I don't want to
Look at
creak.
the ones we're sitting on.
I know, but yours don't creep. Anyways,
But I'm trying to think of like who right now, like
I think
Solo
Crosby
artists.
is still putting out music.
he's come out with some good music. No, maybe I'm thinking of Graham Nash.
Kenny
few years.
Stills is a football player
Yeah.
now. I don't know if you guys know that.
He's a free agent, probably.
He is a free agent. That's a fact.
In Nashville, yeah. I don't know. He wrestled for a little bit, but I don't know what he did.
Big Diesel.
But I'm trying to think of solo artists that I'd.
Or even they could be a part of another.
That's
band,
true.
like-
Yeah, they did do that. Like Cream wasn't that. 3 guys from a different, like Clapton with a couple guys from other bands.
Yeah,
That
so
was like the
Ginger
first
Baker
super-
was
Group, right? Or is that like the first super group? Cream.
Cream, probably. Yeah, I'm trying to think of before that. But yeah, because that was Clapton, Ginger Baker, and who's the bass player?
I don't know. I just know Cream.
Sounds like you're saying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Yeah, he's sick.
or Hunt. But yeah,
NBA Jam. Remember that, guys?
See, I was going to bring that up too after we started about Hockey on Country. NBA Jam, let's go to Matt's. Wherever he hides his little arcade thing, let's just play NBA Jam.
well, he wants to put it out in like one of the sheds at some point. So
Well,
Like make it
I
a
also
nice
have
little
NBA
man
Jam
cave.
in my house.
yeah,
so
Yeah, but it's not the same if you're not at the thing.
it is.
The arcade.
It's still fun.
it would still be awesome.
You guys win that one.
But yeah, super groups. I'm
Trying to think of like who would you want to hear play together?
well because like Kirk Hammett in Metallica. I don't know if he writes much music. It's mostly Lars and James. So like, would Kirk be like go with Matt Heffy from Trivium and like Rob Halford singing or something, and then I don't know, a good drummer? I don't know any good drummers.
I know.
So, by the way, if you want to be in a band with us, we need a drummer.
I'll drum.
All right.
Yes,
You got an
drums.
electric drum set, or was that someone
Those
else's?
Toms.
Is he the one that
No.
lives with you? I always wanted to just sit down and play it. But
Why didn't
know
you?
if I
I
could.
almost bought the kids one, like a $300.
Oh, yeah.
I think
I was
you're
so
going.
close.
Well, you also never came to my house.
Yeah, I came in once.
I drove up and you didn't answer the door because I didn't know where to knock, but I called you anyway. It was for Perkins or something,
Remember that?
Oh, when Dad was home or something.
probably.
That's the Nemo tradition.
Wait.
I don't know where should we go.
No, that's my new house, right?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
at your new
We're
house.
talking about Montrose.
Yeah, Montrose. We had an
Oh.
electric drum set there.
Oh, nice.
We just got bonuses. Let's go.
Mine's not that much, looks. I'm only there part time, so.
True. No, once if I ever clean out my garages or basement,
Your basement would be a perfect spot. You just
I
gotta
know.
get some acoustic.
but like the
You probably
garages,
just put blankets there because it cover the. 'cause
the
it's
garages
just
both
cement.
have heaters though, so we could play outside. I don't know if we could get sound proof for the
Doesn't
neighbors.
matter.
Well, they complained about our dog barking one night, so
So if we rip a sweet solo, they'll complain or what?
yeah.
That was nuts. I thought he died that night.
That was after hockey.
That too, but because Mom called me and like the cops are at AJ's. What's going on? I was like, what?
That's
Mom
when we
was
left.
going back there. She's like, I gotta go.
Yeah. Well, we left Ozzy outside back then.
That was a long time ago.
Poor dog.
Favorite dog?
Taki.
Oh yeah, Taki.
Willie. Come on, guys. Taki?
Taki's go.
Did Taki follow you to school when you had to walk there in elementary?
No, but one
No,
time,
Really
we never
did.
had to walk anywhere.
one time,
These are
Mom slipped on
spoiled.
ice, and then Taki came out and also slipped on ice.
And then what?
Ever.
And then Taki came out and slipped on the ice too. It was when he was older.
Yeah, right before he died.
Yeah, remember he just.
Maybe I shouldn't laugh.
It's almost.
It's a
almost
funny
like-
story now because Mom tells it, and she's like trying to help Taki while she's trying to get herself
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I just remember when Willie was towards the end of his life and he couldn't get up on his hind legs. I
Yeah,
was like, oh, this is
he
sad.
wouldn't eat.
That's what Taki did.
Taki wouldn't eat.
Dad, can
Dogs
we get
know.
some dogs, some long years out of those dogs that he
You know,
has?
that's because they were left outside and they get Wim Hof breathing methods
They
down
do,
on their
yeah.
own, and they learn how to survive.
Bree's like, why would you leave a dog outside?
I know.
They're dogs. Like,
Yeah,
they're
I know.
meant to be outside, right?
That's Krista too. But it is nice when they're calm inside,
Yeah.
make a noise, and I'm like, get out of
It's
here.
almost. Oh, Taki. It's almost the anniversary of his death.
Christmas Eve,
It's
right?
The day after Christmas.
Yeah,
he
we-
made it. He
oh, I
made
went-
it through Christmas.
Okay, yeah. Because I went home. I was like, "Where's Taki? Where's Taki?" Oh, I brought him out to Uncle Mike's. Like, what? Because I helped him. No, I helped him bury Taki.
How did we get on this? Oh, yeah, I asked who favorite dog.
Yeah.
What we were talking about.
Taki.
No.
Just kidding.
What were we talking about?
Super groups.
Oh yeah, and then we decided that the super group would be of dogs.
Yeah.
Because they're all awesome.
Taki, Willie, Spike.
Spike was
Rusty.
way when you guys were young.
Yeah,
right?
that was like German Shepherd mix that like tried to
Kill
attack
someone.
one of the neighbors. Yeah. So dad brought him hunting. And it wasn't years later, I just thought of it randomly, like, you
Yes,
bring
sir.
him hunting. No, it was probably like 15
He's probably
years
living
ago.
with wolves now.
He's probably
He'll see me one time and like the whole pack will be about to attack me.
Yeah,
And then he'll be like, no, this guy's cool. Let's go.
I recognize.
If movies taught me anything,
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen when I
you
rush
should
to
get out of
wolves.
here.
No, I promise. One of these wolves is my old dog. Oh God, help me.
Bolt would be up there too, though.
Yeah,
For
he was
the
nuts.
3-day dog.
He was a
Benny,
Aussie
no
level.
One, no one remembers Benny.
Benny was that one of our dogs?
Yeah.
For
Sh-
3
short
weeks.
hair. We had him for 3 weeks.
What happened to him?
Got rid of him. He's too nuts.
Like got
Dad just
rid
got
of
him
him?
from someone. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got him to a different family.
What's the Irish setter we have now? That's at Grandpa's in.
Oh, that's
give
a
him
red lab.
Rusty. Red lab. Yeah.
Right, yeah, I saw him because we pick up Jenks on the way to hockey, and he just lumbers on over. He's a freaking tank.
You pat him?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's a good
How old
boy.
is he's probably like 10 years now. Huh?
No.
No,
I got him my senior year.
Oh,
So 4,
so
3, 5,
Yeah, 4.
7. How old are you?
12?
22.
23.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Were you going
Nice.
to pat him on the back
Yeah.
when he was
Am I
22? But then he's like
23.
23. He's like, whoa.
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
Yeah. Blink
Am I
182.
23?
Oh, that's
You
another
are 23,
underrated.
Yeah.
Back to super groups, the transplants.
See,
It's
yeah.
Travis Barker from Blink and other stuff. And then one of the Rancid guys, Tim
Oh, that
Armstrong.
was sick.
And then some, I think he's a rapper. I don't know his name, but
Machine Gun Kelly.
yeah. Is he rock? Is Machine Gun Kelly rock?
No,
or wait,
he's-
is that who I'm thinking of?
I think
Oh,
so.
man.
Who's the one that's dating
He's-
Megan Fox?
Yeah.
Not
Machine
anymore.
Gun
Not
Kelly.
anymore. It is Machine Gun Kelly.
Is it?
Yeah.
He was
He is
he was
rock.
always wasn't he always like rap rock?
Yeah. No, he was rap.
Well, everyone was saying like his new album with Travis Barker was like old school Blink, like not old school like Dude Ranch, but Enema of the State. So I was like, oh sweet, that's a great pop punk album. And
Yeah.
then it's like I fell in love with the emo girl, and he says it like 20 times. I was
Yeah, I
like,
hate
come
that
on.
song.
Yeah.
The only song that I like where they repeat something over and over is The Angel and the Gambler, Iron Maiden. It's a good song. Don't you think I can save you? And it's when Blaze Bailey, when he was the lead singer for Iron Maiden. But anyways, yeah. He repeats
This
that over
isn't
and
an
over.
Iron Maiden lore podcast. Just kidding.
Bring him
That
up
was it.
once.
That was one of the
All
awesome.
about-
That was one of the great concerts.
What about Andor? Did you guys watch Andor?
No, I haven't yet. Is it good?
No, I haven't watched it either.
I'm in like 3 episodes in, 4 maybe 5.
I've heard it's good.
It's awesome, man. It's better than The Mandalorian and Boba Fett.
Someone just
What?
It is.
Someone just said lore, and I just thought of Star Wars immediately. So
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to
No,
watch
it's
it.
awesome.
yeah, I heard it's good, but I didn't watch it.
One, I heard like, because it started kind of slow. So I started it and I got like 3 episodes in. I was like, eh. But then I talked to someone I work with, like the creative director, and he's like, have you
Star
watched it
Wars.
yet?
Just kidding.
Yeah. But he has like Star Wars action, like action figures
What
all
do you
over his
got?
place.
Like-
It's awesome. But no, it's like actually looks nice. Mine's all thrown together. But anyways,
I still think it looks nice.
it does look all right. But anyways, he's just like, oh, you gotta watch. It's the best one. And then so I got like 5 episodes in or whatever, and yeah, it's awesome. It just gets better and better.
Nice.
Like the
okay.
Book of Boba Fett was, I don't know.
I liked it.
Like it was
I
cool.
liked
It was cool, but at
What,
the end,
what one
like,
was the bike one? Where they, or whatever.
Book of Boba Fett.
We talked.
where they
no,
had, like, the
what
street
episode
dudes.
was that? What episode?
Oh, it was like the 3rd episode.
I didn't watch after that.
Yeah, it was so terrible. Like those little mini bikes, like, and then this like teenage biker gang. It's like
And like Kenobi wasn't even that good, but I just watched it.
Kenobi was all right. Yeah.
No, they're
Really good.
first like it just they dumb them down like Darth Vader wouldn't chase that. Anyways, yeah.
And we
Remember when we
discussed-
just
discussed
trashed
this,
on it?
Yeah, we discussed this in depth.
But anyways, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that lady sucked.
They made fun of people who actually look in the back, look at the lore, and say it's not right.
Actually, there weren't women.
Yeah, remember
There
that?
weren't women back then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Actually, that alien species is asexual, so there's
All
no
right,
male and
get
females.
this out of here. We can end this discussion. But
Anyways,
Andor's supposed to be
ask
good.
me about my genders, my pronouns. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Is that what it said?
What are my pronouns? That's
Yeah.
what my coffee cup says.
Oh,
that
yeah,
I
we're
don't check
canceled.
for. That we give it to
For the 4 people that listen to us,
we
we're
give it
canceled.
to visitors because it's funny. And then they never notice. And we're always
Yeah,
like,
just
we're
waiting.
we're like, so what are your pronouns?
Yeah.
And they're like, what? Look at your coffee cup.
Just think it's hilarious. Like, oh yeah, you guys are funny.
I went to like on LinkedIn you can like update your stuff and everything, but so I went to like update that I got
Put
my
Zazer as your pronouns.
yeah, well whatever. But I went to update like some certificates I got, and it forces you to pick your pronouns. Like otherwise you can't save it unless it like stays red until you go to switch it. And I should go back and see if it's still there. So I was like, why does this like matter? Anyways,
So you know how
Donald
to
Trump NFT. Did you guys buy it yet?
No, I saw the commercial.
$99.
Saw the
It
commercial.
was a steal, I thought. So yeah, I did pick it up.
Anyways,
Oh, that seems
happy early Christmas. Here's your guys' presents.
NFTs.
A Photoshop picture that's called an NFT.
Yeah, it looked.
I still don't understand them, but or the AI art.
What does it stand for? NFT.
Non-fungible token.
Yeah.
What's fungible?
Can't
It's
have
not-
fun with it.
It's not fungus, so it's non-fungal.
So I can't.
It won't grow on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't grow on me. That's true.
But then now everyone's getting mad at AI art, which have you ever seen? They look awesome.
Yeah, some of them are like. I asked what the defender of each country would look like.
Oh, really? Like you
Yeah.
actually found a program that did it? I've never tried it, but
I didn't ask it, but someone on TikTok or
Oh.
Instagram or something, and it's
You
just like
said
some of them
I
are.
asked it.
Yeah, you said you did. So I was like, oh, you got a software that does that? Anyways.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But some of them are like, oh, they're creepy but awesome. I don't
Yeah.
know. Or how's
Or just like,
people have
super
asked how
pissed.
the. Just you can ask them random questions and they come up with art, I guess.
It's funny because someone brought up like, well, what about like patterns in Photoshop? Because you could just do like foliage pattern and then just draw it and it'll do it for you. It's like,
Oh.
well, what's the difference? Like, how is that not being stealing from someone else that created that actual foliage or the tree pattern or the branches? Because someone obviously created that,
Yeah,
but now you're having the computer create it, AI create it.
yeah.
So
Let's
what's
just keep giving them more skills.
The AI?
The robots?
Yeah, I want them to take my job.
Yeah. No.
Then you can just
They'll
put a
never
chip in your brain and be like, oh, I'm NHL star. And then that's your life now.
You sit there.
That's like when you see it, just the Oculus and stuff. Like you can play in the NFL now. I don't know if it's what brand it is. Doesn't look good, but
Well, didn't San Francisco just pass where a robot can decide to kill someone?
Yeah, and it's like, what? Why would you do that?
So Joe Rogan, because he reposted, he's like, why would this, like, what good can come of this?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, yeah, what good can come of that?
Yeah, it is like just dumbfounding. Like
It's like every story for science fiction that has been written, like, doesn't end well. Like, what, and then we're just like, oh, let's keep going. And
Yeah.
like, until
it's
like we allow robots to decide who to kill,
Yeah.
what human life to take.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's like if you don't get your vaccine, you're dead. You're gonna get shot.
And now look at that, like, if you took the vaccine, that's fine. But if you ridiculed and belittled people for not taking it, now you look kind of dumb because obviously it didn't help much. Like all the studies that have come out and research. I'm not going to source anything because I'm just making this up as I go.
Yeah, exactly. So now you're gonna get interviewed.
Yeah. Anyways, are you guys boosted? Because you probably shouldn't be here if you're not.
No.
Every once in a while, someone starts talking about that game, and it just bothers me because I forgot all about it. And I just,
I mean, someone brings it up like AJ,
Yeah.
or did I bring that?
I don't remember. But it's just like, I haven't, like people talk about it sometimes. It's just like, you guys worry about that still? It's
Yeah.
just, bothers me.
I don't know.
I haven't,
We're not meant to live forever, so let's just live our lives.
but I would like to live long, but like, I don't know.
You make your own choices.
Yeah. And that's like, sometimes
This
I
is my
talk to
favorite
people,
podcast,
sometimes I talk to
easily.
people and they're like, yeah, during COVID, I didn't go out for, the first year.
I was
It's
doing
like,
my part.
it's like, what?
Yeah.
What were you, why? Like, yeah, I stayed in for the 2 weeks and it's like, oh, well, they lied to me. They lied to me.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny when AJ came over to work out, and like 2 days later, he's like, "Oh man, this is weird."
Yeah, no, I had
telling
to
me
call,
he
yeah.
had
Like
was
I had-
positive for COVID, and he's like, "I feel like I'm telling you I have an STD."
Yeah.
Because it was like at the time, it was like a little, it was unknown.
It was nerve wracking,
Yeah.
yeah. But I wasn't gonna go get jabbed with something that was also unknown.
Yeah.
Like how did they had no
The
research?
cure that came in 3 days after or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but we have millions made already.
Yeah,
Conspiracy.
yeah.
Conspiracy.
It is it's a weird thing.
Yes. Anyways, like my life didn't change much besides coming to work from home pretty much all the time. But I still went and worked for the in-home clients.
Yeah.
And like just wore a mask, and it was effing annoying. And yeah.
No, the mask wasn't super annoying. What was annoying was the safety goggles we had to wear.
Yeah, for that little bit.
I don't think I ever did.
Yeah, I just, it was nice that Liz sent it out like, while we, like, we're monitoring this closely, but we respect your decision. So it's like they never forced it. So I was like, that's awesome.
Exactly. Like
then,
you got to know there's going to be people from both sides, like no matter where you work.
Yeah. Well, at my full-time job, they were like, you can't come back to the office until you get the vaccine. And like you had to like submit your papers. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay. So I never got it, but I just was.
The last times we used paper in history, to prove something.
Exactly. But it was when I got my driver's license.
Your heritage.
But anyways, so the Supreme Court overruled it though. So then it didn't matter. So I was like, I'm glad I didn't effing go get the shot and like, oh, here's my papers. Oh man, human resource.
There was times where I was like, should I just get the freaking thing done with? But there's never been any research, and now it's coming out that I don't know of, but I know of. Just kidding.
I know, like I read it, but I don't read it enough. I just like, well, that seems to be my point of view, so I'm gonna go.
There's
with that
still
one.
Commercials on radios like to get it, and then it's like sponsored by Pfizer, who made like $24 billion.
Like, get your vaccine this fall, they say. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, it's a little old.
Get your flu shot with the COVID in it, and the COVID vaccine in it as well.
But it's all mutating all the time. So.
Yes, I've never gotten the flu shot.
I've
never had the flu. Yes,
because I know people that are the exact opposite, and like anytime like straight to the hospital for being sick. You're like, this is my favorite podcast. We should just be conspiracy theorists.
When was the last time you went to the hospital? Your child was born?
Yeah.
And like her checkups?
Yeah.
Remember the Wayfair conspiracy we had? We talked about
the Wayfair. That thing still gets me rattled.
Dude, I was up on a rabbit hole till like 2 a.m. once, and it was like, I was a little unsettled. I was like, what is going on? Yeah. Like, is it? Yeah. I don't know if there's enough. There's probably obviously not enough evidence to like prove it, but also Walmart had the same thing where like these like super outrageous like prices on boxes. It's just known when you get a kid with it or something. I'm just like, that's the most messed up thing ever. Like, anyways.
No, if it's like, I swear if it's past like 11 p.m., social media just turns into like the creepiest place alive.
It does, yeah. All
it's like, it's ghost cams,
murder stories.
Just all random shit all the time. And I'm like, I can't sleep now. And then I keep scrolling.
Then you go on the threads and be like, oh, then you hear other people's stories about this. And
like there was one and it's like,
what about the giants who are walking among us?
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Let's go.
Apparently there's giants.
Did you see the one in the Canadian mountain?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
There's giants.
It's like, what's happening up here? And then they
the dude disappears.
Yeah.
And he's dead. The guy who took the video.
Really?
Dead. Yeah.
I don't get that
he
far.
suicided himself?
No. What they say is that he got hit. Like he was
by a giant?
And like apparently
the government.
This guy kept blocking his path, and then apparently he followed him home. I don't know. I'm a little suspicious of the whole thing myself. Like the guy who's following him is parked directly outside his driveway. Yeah. And then he goes out and he's like, hey, that's the same. And then the car just drives, like starts peeling off. It's like, okay, you're being watched. They're not going to sit outside your bay window.
That's what you think, but they got some.
But yeah,
now I'm a conspiracy theorist for sure.
Then the dude made a video. Yeah, the dude made a video where he's like, so all his other videos were like him holding his phone. Then he made one where he's like standing against a wall and he's like, my video was fake. Everything I made wasn't real. It was all made up. Like, I don't know. It all seemed like.
Must have ruffled some feathers if someone forced him to do that.
What if it was set up, you're saying?
Okay, yeah. So, like, one, if you're going to set it up, why would you make the guy make a different style video where he's, like, being filmed instead of him just holding the phone again? Yeah. And then, two, like, I don't know, like, you wouldn't let him just, like, keep looking at off screen.
Yeah.
But, yeah, then he, like, made another video where he's like, my videos were all real. I may never post again. And then, like, he was in the obituaries a couple days later.
He said all his videos were real after saying they were fake.
Yeah.
And then he was
then allegedly using the obituaries.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And
I
then
gotta look at this. I
there's-
gotta look this up.
You just be up after 11 because all you'll get is just straight creepy ass shit the whole time.
anyway, yeah.
Duck,
And
duck, go.
then
I gotta check
I
it
did
out.
more research.
Yeah,
and, like,
DuckDuckGo. Use that on
Yeah.
Google. I gotta download that.
what?
But then I'm thinking, like, who's tracking you on DuckDuckGo? Nobody? That's impossible. DuckDuckGo people want all that.
But yeah, then I did like more research, and there's like a video in like Peru or something on the mountains, and like it was a super hard one to understand. It's like, so the people went and stood where the giants, air quotes, were, and like they mimicked their movements, but I didn't even know what was going on. Then like I read the comments, and people were just like, I could tell like that was a giant. I was like, what do they mean? And then like the right one had like super long arms, I guess. See, once again, seemed pretty fake.
Yeah.
Is it like the flat earthers? Like that's what I get kind of. I was like, what?
The
Oh,
flat
that's
earthers
too
are
funny.
hilarious.
The guy goes to the highest point in a place and uses a drone to shoot down, and he can literally see the curve of the earth. So we're all right. We're not on a flat earth.
Well, yeah.
But if we were, that'd be sweet.
What if?
Because one,
I
if
don't
we
know.
were on a
Just
flat,
kidding.
like if we were on a flat Earth,
We'd never be able to get to Japan.
how would the day cycle work, right? But once again, this is
How do
beyond
you
that,
think
because
NASA makes all its money? 'Cause
you
they
guys-
want us to think.
you guys think
Earth-
we live on a planet. It's actually a simulation.
Yeah, that's the scariest one.
What
Never
pill did
all-
you take?
Yeah,
Blue.
we're on a simulation.
Well, it's not. It's not. I can do whatever I want.
Name this one greatest podcast ever
All right.
because it's just everywhere. We should do this more.
Trumpsters. We're now Trumpsters.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, I voted.
We're anti-vaccine, so we are. Like
Yeah.
you'll just lump it in.
Oh, I never
Oh,
said
yeah.
I was anti-vaccine.
Well,
I just said I wouldn't take it.
I just said I was anti-COVID vaccine.
Yes, that's true. I've gotten the other vaccines.
That's true. When we were younger, when we had no choice.
I-
But when I was 4 and I dressed up like a girl, just kidding. Someone says they want to be a girl and they're 4. Yeah, go to the doctor.
Let's touch on that.
that's also scary.
Hormone replacement therapy.
Oh,
My son's on it now. I mean, my daughter. Sorry. Just kidding. All right. That was a good episode. Sounds like the families
else on
are.
your list?
Yeah, what else you got on your list?
I do.
We did
Just
a 2
wants to
hour one
edit
before,
less.
so I think we're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Luke just wants to edit less. Make a random list and call it not up for discussion. I
All
never
right.
do that. It's on my list every time.
Top 5 vaccines.
No, but we saw Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Have you guys seen that?
No.
We'll talk about it then. I just thought it was okay. Pretty good.
Better than the first one?
Better than Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, I want to see Love and Thunder. Wasn't Love and Thunder wasn't good?
We'll leave it up for you to decide.
All right.
It's not up for discussion though.
No, it is. I like the idea of it is cool. Like Gore the God Butcher, sweet character. Christian Bale plays him pretty well too.
Yeah, I've only watched the beginning, and then my kids were watching, and they got effing freaked out right at the beginning. Fine.
It is nuts.
Yeah, I was like, well, what do we want? I think you were over.
We
were.
were gonna start it, but I don't know if I watched
And then
it.
we watched WandaVision instead together. Me and AJ.
That's a joke, right?
Yeah, way back
From
from.
all
Yeah.
the days ago.
Okay, no, anyways, since it's almost Christmas, top 5 Christmas movies.
Oh, I thought you said gifts.
No, we'll do that next.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots, except for it was the Street Fighter guys.
Oh, I remember
That's a
those.
sweet. Yeah, that's
I
a
was
good
still
movie.
young enough to be pumped by
Yeah.
those. I still would be. Like,
Yeah.
Rock'em Sock'em. One time, you guys remember Shopco in Cokato?
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
One time we went in there and they had like a setup, and like me and the boys played that for like an hour, just
Dude,
sitting there.
Shopko was so fun to walk in Cokato.
But
Just living the life.
Quick Trip's a little bit better.
No.
I went in there finally.
What was
for
it
the
called?
first time.
Shopco Hometown or something?
Yeah.
Small town?
Hometown, yeah.
Hick town?
Small Town
It was like
Friday
2
Night
years.
by Hell
Hell
Ketchum.
catch 'em. Gotta
But
be
top
bad
5
just to have a
Christmas
good time.
movies.
Yeah, Christmas
Die Hard.
movies.
Tell me you've seen Die Hard.
I haven't.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it so? The whole thing about that is there's a Christmas party to start off, right?
Yeah, so that's what qualifies it as a Christmas. Because you're not cough. It's going to be a long time to edit.
I would say
I was gonna cut it out.
A Christmas Story is in my list.
Is it though? Do you actually watch it? I never do.
I don't watch
I only
it.
see parts of it because it's on for 24 hours.
I,
Well,
should- I watched it growing up. It's
Yeah, I
great.
feel like we'd watch it at least once before Christmas.
Yeah. And then
Home
other than
Alone.
that, Home Alone.
Rudolph and the Island of the Misfit Toys.
Mid.
It's not Rudolph and the Island of Misfits toys though.
What is it?
Heatmeister and
See, you know
Frostmeister.
it.
Wait,
Huh?
what is it?
it's Heatmeister is one of the characters, but what's that movie called?
And then Yukon Sam.
Yukon
Yeah.
Cornelius.
He was on
Okay.
the Island of Misfits.
I don't know what that movie is called. I just see memes about them all the time, and they're everywhere. And I'm like, I don't know. What these guys
Heatmeister
are.
switches with his brother. I don't know if it's Frostmeister.
It's like Snowmeister, Coldmeister.
They switch.
So Rudolph is the good one is just Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And they go to the Island of Misfit Toys and they sing.
Okay, yeah.
But that has the elf that wants to be the dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's number one. I just made the kids watch it. Annika was on press. Miko lasted through it and thought it was all right.
Yeah.
But that's number one. Number two is Home Alone 1. Home Alone 2 is 3. Elf is 4. And
This
fifth
is
one
yours.
is Christmas Vacation. There it is, top 5.
Yeah, that's
Not up for discussion. So we're going to cut this podcast short now so
Yes.
AJ and Tyler can talk.
No, but okay. So I googled it because I didn't know what they're from actually, and I've never seen this movie.
Heatmeister.
Yep, it's from the Rankin Bass Holiday Special, "The Year Without a Santa Claus."
Yep.
Let me
Because
see.
he's sick.
Let me see
He's
the-
sick, so he can't deliver presents.
No, that's Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Dang
Reindeer.
it.
So he has
So
a...
I mix those two up all the
Wait.
time.
This is Heatmeister.
Yeah, so that's a different one.
Look at him.
No, I'm a
What's his brother's name?
I'm a
Click on him.
snow miser. It's snow miser.
Okay.
I'm a snow miser fan. I'm on his side.
Snow Miser sub.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa. No, snow miser
So you
Dom.
hate Christmas.
Down. Okay.
What was it? I missed it.
No, Snow Miser's good.
Yeah, I like snow miser.
I never watched that one. I don't know.
I've never
What's
watched
the
I
name
swear
of
you
it?
watched it.
What's the name of
A
it?
Year
A Year
Without
Without
Santa
Santa.
Claus.
Oh,
Because he's sick and he can't deliver presents.
What about Charlie Brown's Christmas?
I never watched that.
What about Scooby Doo Christmas?
So sixth, my
I don't
honorable
know that
mention
thing.
would be the Frosty one because that was always on
Oh,
same night as Rudolph. And Mom would let me know when I was after I moved out. She would always let me know when Rudolph was on.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah,
I remember that.
and then now we have it on DVD, so doesn't matter.
Okay, anyways.
so you don't need Mom anymore?
Yeah. So yeah, what are your guys' top fives?
Elf is number 1 for me.
Overrated. But anyways,
It's good. It was
I-
number 4 on my.
I
Why don't
list.
you say something?
I
Just kidding.
diverge. I digress.
Elf is number 1. Home Alone.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2 is so good too. Yeah, they're both
It is.
1 and 2 are awesome. After that, there's like
Christmas
Home Alone.
Story would be in there.
Homo, he said, by the way.
Is Jack Frost, does that count? Is that a Christmas movie?
I don't know what that is.
Isn't that Frosty the Snowman?
No, there's a...
No, that's A Year Without Santa Claus.
No, the Jack Frost. I don't know if it's Christmas,
That
but
is Danny DeVito.
Does look like it.
the dad is in a band, and he was about to call it quits, but then they get one final show
Oh.
to make it big, but he dies in a car crash on the way.
What?
And then,
Christmas Chronicles.
and then he comes back
Ghost
as a
Dad.
snowman.
Ghost Dad.
He comes back as a
Piranha
snowman
Shark.
and like hangs out with this kid and bonds with him before.
I don't know what that is.
Christmas
Christmas
Past.
Chronicles are actually
No, it's
pretty
called
good.
Jack Frost.
No.
It's with yeah.
Just
anyways.
look up Jack Frost. We watch it. Klaus. Have you watched Klaus on Netflix?
Nope.
Like
that
you said,
one's
you
number
cried during
4.
it, so I
Oh,
just
it's
never
freaking
watched
good.
it.
And then Home Alone 2. Klaus is
Not Christmas
fantastic.
Story.
I just put it in
No,
number
Christmas
3.
Vacation. I mean,
No, I didn't really watch that one ever.
I never like we never
Michael
watched it growing.
Keaton is Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So watch Jack Frost.
No,
I don't
we
know.
never-
It's just in winter, so I don't know if it's considered a Christmas movie or not.
But we never watched.
A year after Jack's tragic death in a car accident on Christmas Day. So, maybe.
Oh, it's on Christmas Day.
But yeah, anyways, we never watched Christmas Vacation growing up either.
No, we weren't.
Mom was
allowed.
probably, I know you can't watch
any
that.
any Simpson specials.
No, we always used to watch those, but yeah, there's a lot. We
Those
can
would
go
be in
through
the
those,
list,
yeah.
yeah.
But Christmas Vacation is awesome.
It is good. Like Shader's full. Is that what he says?
Yeah,
That's the one line I remember. And then he's trying to get his lights working. That is a good movie. That's a good one.
and then he's like shopping, and the hot whatever lingerie girl comes. Ooh, it's a little bit nippy, you know. And it's like just getting all flustered. He's like patting his head down, and he has underwear in his hand. It's classic Chevy Chase.
Yeah. Who apparently is the worst person alive.
I can see it.
They say that about everyone, though,
Yeah.
if you think about it.
I do say that about you a lot.
I believe it. But I probably can't name 5 Christmas movies.
Mighty Ducks.
It's not Christmas.
They do go to the Mall of America. Does that count?
They shop.
True.
Shop equals Christmas.
Wasn't there a season 2 of this?
What's the
this
one
TV series somehow?
What's the one Vince Vaughn's in? Where he goes
4 Christmases?
Where he goes to the North Pole to visit his brother, who is Santa Claus.
Oh, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't.
That one
That's
was
not-
just on TV.
It's not allowed on the list because it's too new.
It's not new. Vince Vaughn. Oh, 4 Christmases.
No, that's not the right one though. 4 Christmases.
That's where they have.
Fred
his wife-
Claus.
Oh,
Fred
that's
Claus.
good.
Okay, Fred Claus is on my list only because I watched it recently.
Bad Santa.
I don't know that one. Yeah, probably the Rudolph and Frosty ones. Those are always classics. Elf is gonna somehow make my list, even though I hate it.
No, you don't.
It's just overplayed.
Spirited, the new one that
And then
came out
Christmas Story.
with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
And
Spirited,
watch it.
where it's
I
a
haven't
musical.
watched that yet. That's all on
It's
Apple,
actually
right?
pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's all musical?
Yeah,
There's
I
no
hated
way
it in the
I'd watch it.
beginning,
There's no
but
way
at
I'd
the end
watch
it was
it.
good. Yeah, you got mom in you then.
Yeah,
Mom
shut
hated
up.
Chris singing in any movie.
Oh yeah, all the Disney movies.
Just
Like, why not
absolutely
sing?
ruined our musical dreams.
So I think I
I
gave
could not
5
be in
there,
any
but-
musical. I'm just kidding.
I think I gave 5, but
No one was listening.
yeah.
It just got recorded though.
I said A Christmas Story and whatever one Vince Vaughn's in, and
Frosty and Rudolph and
Frosty
Elf.
and Rudolph, and somehow else.
You didn't even say Home Alone.
I don't really watch that one.
All right, what are the odds that Watson outscores Saquon Barkley by 3 points?
Christian
1 and
Watson.
3.
Yeah,
Who did the Packers play?
they play LA.
Oh,
they can
easy.
throw on. And Saquon plays Washington, who actually is pretty
Really
tough.
good defensive. They're top 5 DVOA.
So that's the only way I can beat Jimmy now in the top money league.
There's a chance he's been catching deep balls actually instead
So
of
he's got
dropping
like 9 touchdowns the past 3 games, hasn't he? Something. But yeah, and then my other money league that I can win money in, I'm dominating, so that's good. Except the person I'm playing only scored 66 points, so sorry, Lori. She did win that's at my main job, but she won probably 10 in a row. Nope, never mind. She doesn't have 10 wins, so.
Oh, Stevenson had a 34-yard touchdown. I picked up a bunch of Damian Harris this week thinking Stevenson was out for the year.
Yeah, but Damian Harris was crap too.
But they would have picked up the dub in this big league
Nice.
because
By the way, I was scored.
Ramondre Stevenson had 24 points. That dude is a beast. Thank you, Ramondre.
I had a bye in the family league, but I scored 201 points. That's pretty awesome. So F you guys.
And in my other big league with 2 quarterbacks, I'm winning 204-90.
Wait. Oh, that's how cool. I thought they said they called that offsides. I hate that. I hate that they use that stupid little
For what?
in soccer. They use this stupid little
That's what you get for watching soccer.
replay system where, I think there's one.
If
There's one in the U.S.
watched-
game where a guy's kneecap was behind the defender. No offsides.
Are they still in the U.S. Cup, in the World Cup?
They're out right away.
They lost.
They made it to the round of 16.
That was a sweet game against Iran. Christian Pulisic died.
Yeah, did he play the next game?
Yeah.
Apparently
Did
one
he
of the
get
guys
his ear
was,
flicked or what?
No, he slid into the goalie weird and got his
I
nuts
didn't watch
hit.
it. I didn't World Cup fever this year. This was the best podcast, though, for sure.
Anyways, okay, bye. That's been episode 29. I don't know if we said that yet, but